So Jeff Wagner joins us tonight. Very happy to have you on the show.
Thanks, Tony.
Now, before we get to your big announcement tonight, let's remind everybody exactly who you are. Now, you ran for mayor last year.
You know what I want? A Minneapolis mayor that really represents the people.
Now, this video went super viral all over the world, right?
Yeah, we won the worst political ad of 2013, and that's something I'm very proud of.
Yeah. And, I mean, looking good, obviously.
Well,
over $1 million is going to be spent to become the mayor of Minneapolis, $100,000 a year job. You're not the ones that are deciding who you vote for. The media and the money is. I am cool with making $100,000 a year. I will not take money from the developers. I will not take money from the political angle. I will not even go to the strip clubs anymore.
See, that's the part of the platform that I was most impressed with, because I know how into the strip clubs you were at one point in your life, and you gave it all up for this political career.
yeah, man, it was kind of tough. I look at the hardworking Americans at the strip clubs. They're just putting themselves through school, and
And you wanted to help that cause.
Exactly, but I cut back. And I'm doing much better because I'm not falling into male fantasy.
So how did that campaign go when you ran for the mayor of Minneapolis? Obviously, you didn't win. How many votes? Like how much success did you have with that ad and the viral campaign and all that?
Well, when it comes to the actual election, electronic voting, we got 200 votes. But the sad part is,
I'm impressed by that. You got 200 votes. That's impressive.
The thing is, like, they actually changed, because it was like $20 to run.
Right.
But they changed the law or the ordinance, so you have to pay money, and they blame me for it because it was kind of like a circus. But
so it's like the Jeff Wagner law.
well, the thing with all these fringe candidates and stuff,
Right.
you got Captain Jack Sparrow, and I love these guys because they're just trying, man. The big money, big media, and the political establishments look at them as they can't have a chance or they won't have a chance.
But you're proving otherwise.
Well, they wouldn't even let us into debates, man, and that's what is really sad because it's already pre-chosen who's going to get into the position to be a legitimate candidate.
Well, I know you have a huge announcement to make
Absolutely.
here on this show. Now, it is time for this major announcement that everybody's been waiting for. So I want you to look into that camera right now, and look into it, and like you're looking into America's soul, and go ahead and make your announcement right there.
And it's interesting you say that. America, I'm going to take a shot at being your president of the United States. It's going to be a tough run because the Democrats and the Republicans, they're bought and sold. They're going to spend $1 billion from each of them to get into the office. We have a problem in America. What happened to the love?
What happened?
It is gone. I personally look at this like this.
No love.
Jimi Hendrix said, when the power of love is stronger than the love of power, the world will know world peace.
He did say that.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
and
sure he said that.
it's all about love, and hopefully Grandma and Grandpa will come along for the love train, and everybody who's in the 60s, we're all about love. Now they're huge segment. Now,
I mean, you have your job cut out for you here because, 200 votes in the local election. What is that going to translate into a national election when you did have your videos go viral and everybody saw you? So, I mean, what is the platform that you're running on?
Well, basically, if you're not part of a major political party, you have to have signatures throughout the country to get on the ballot.
Right.
Here it's only 2,000, in California 160,000. So main things that we're going to fight for is personally the budget. 15% cut across the board.
Everything.
Everything, even the industrial military complex.
Okay.
And Social Security,
Yes.
heck no. We got to take care of Grandma and Grandpa. Right. These are their twilight years. And another thing that I think we should do, we're passing on trillions of dollars of debt to the young people. Why shouldn't the 16-year-olds be able to vote? They can drive a car, and they're the ones getting set with.
Because there's no one's more mature to make a decision like voting a president to lead our country than a 16-year-old.
Absolutely.
Definitely. I mean, they chose Instagram. Why wouldn't they choose you?
Well, and another thing too is everything's going to be social media with us. So the Democrats and Republicans are.
I see your website's already up. We already have your Your 2020 can't four more. What is I guess I.
Well, the conceptual side is we're looking forward to my re-election in 2020.
So instead of doing 2 web designs, like one now and then one in 2020, you just decided to do the 2020 one now and carry that forward.
Tony, they could say I'm delusional and I'm actually going to win, but you got to try because people just sit on the sidelines, man, and they don't try and they just complain. And you can't watch national media without the 2 political parties trying to take shots at each other.
Well, speaking of the national media, we have, I guess we have a copy of your first ever campaign ad running for president. Can you go ahead and roll that, please? So in this ad, you're already the president.
He stood
Exactly.
up for the farmer.
The world's going to come together in world peace. We're going to cut back on foreign aid, sir.
Right.
Because basically
He
that
stood
is
up
just
for
to
the
enslave.
animals.
When did you stand up for the animals? How did you?
I've always been a big supporter of the animals.
He stood up for local markets.
and local markets?
Absolutely. You know, these huge, like Walmarts and stuff, they're putting the small mom and pop businesses out of control. And personally,
Is that alcohol in your hand there? In a campaign
I'm
ad?
sure.
He stood against
I'm not sure. It
billionaire
was,
politics
Very unorthodox. I mean, very unorthodox.
and expose Monsanto.
You're going to expose Monsanto during your first 4 years.
Well, it's going to take a lot. Other countries throughout the world have banned genetically modified food.
Modified.
Yeah,
Simple.
thanks.
Right. All right. Well, I'm impressed.
4 years.
I'm impressed by the forward thinking, by the advertising campaign that actually skips the entire first level and moves on to the second term right away, right out of the gate.
We're trying, you know, a lot of times most political parties and independents never won, even a single guy. I'm a single guy.
Would that be a first? Has there been a single president?
There has not, sir.
There hasn't.
There have not. And
Wow.
I get to choose my own first lady. I'm thinking maybe Katy Perry would be awesome.
Katy Perry.
Yes, beautiful, beautiful woman. And I cry every time I hear her song. I think it's Firefly or
Firework.
Firework. Yeah,
Yes, you cry every time you hear it, though.
Well, it's all about some person that doesn't feel comfortable with themselves,
Right.
and eventually realize that they should have self-confidence
Yes.
because people just want to take other people down, and it should be all about love. You should hug everybody.
All right, well, we're going to be following you on the campaign trail.
Thanks.
This is quite the honor.
Hey, Tony.
What's that?
I got another spot for Jeff Wagner here.
Oh, I think we really got the message. I don't think we need to play another commercial. I think we've.
In just under
right.
4 years,
Can I get a
our
hug?
nation is united and stronger than
I appreciate
any other time in
everything
history.
you've done for us.
Taxes, poverty, and corruption
Kinda smell like
are at
weed.
an all-time
I do.
low.
I do not, sir. I can't do that.
I'm just playing.
Prosperity
Right.
thrives.
So this is another
We
one
owe these golden
from the future.
years to the man we
From
all
you've
know
already
and
been
love.
president for 4
The man
years.
who rose
Absolutely,
from that
you
one
know-
lake in Minnesota. The man who still goes
hang
to
on.
strip clubs.
We're here. Let's watch.
Jeffrey Wagner.
Coming out of Air Force One.
We did it. We overcome corruption. We stopped the super PACs. We put limits.
It's going to happen, Tony, believe me.
Limits on the total runtime you could plead in the Senate or Congress, just like the president. 8 years. It's been hell, America, but we did it. And you know what else we're gonna do? We're gonna get high in America. We're gonna make that a federal law. Let's get high, America. I'm Jeff Wagner.
So,
and I approve this message.
The choice is simple.
yeah. So, as far as day one, everybody always asks the candidates
Right.
on day one, what is the first change you're going to make? You're in the White House. You've done your inauguration. America's behind you. You've got the mandate of the people. What are you going to do?
First thing we're going to do is basically run out there and the Senate and Congress, one political party should not be able to own or run both of them because that's the problem.
You're going to work on changing the two-party system?
Absolutely, absolutely. And another thing that we have to move forward with, the Constitution.
You're going to change the Constitution?
No, the
Oh, okay.
Constitution is written on hemp paper. And the
Okay.
reason marijuana is not legal is because industrial timber industry made that illegal, and America forced all these countries to go along with it.
Okay.
And the problem is, it's all about budgets.
Budget.
It's all about budgets, and the DEA does not want to give up the $15 billion that they spend to make marijuana illegal.
So making cannabis legal would be
Right.
your day one, get into office, sign on the dotted line. It's legal everywhere for every purpose.
No, Tony, I don't have consultants, and we're just rolling as independents. I'm not sure what we're going to do first. We got some time to make those decisions.
I mean, you still have to come up with a vice presidential candidate.
Right,
There's so
right.
much that you have to do.
Right, and I'm
So-
thinking if you are interested, you'd
Oh
be...
no! Oh, I have a contract with Fox Television. We really, you know something? A first here in Minnesota. A candidate announces their run for president on a local television station. Amazing that you would pick My 29 for that, but that's great. More on the fly when we come back. Jeff Wagner, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
You're a good man.
You
You're
are
a
too.
strange man,
Thank
but
you.
you're a good
Thank
man.
you. Thank you.